friends! Welcome to another craft. Today we are going to be making a braided friendship bracelet. Now, if you want to make 2 of these bracelets so you and the friend you give it to can match, then that is wonderful. Miss Day is only going to make 1 of them today just to show you how to do it. And then I might even give it to my best friend at the end of the video. All right, so let me tell you what you're gonna need. It's only a few things today. You're going to need 1 bead, some scissors, and 3 pieces of string. Let's get started. So, I'm going to set these things aside for now so I don't lose them. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my 3 pieces of string and I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna tie them in a knot at the top. I'm gonna kind of give myself a little bit of space because I'm gonna need some slack here at the top. So I'm gonna give myself a little space and tie a knot right here. Now if you need some help because tying this knot is a little bit tricky, then you might need to go get an adult to help you out with that. So now that I have my knot, I can get started. I'm going to put my knot down and the 3 strings, and I'm gonna spread them out like this. Now, this is the fun and a little bit tricky part. Braiding some string is just like braiding your hair if you've ever done it. And if you've never done either one, then let me teach you how to do it. It's a little bit tricky, so follow along. And if you need to start over or if you need to see something again, you can always just back the video up a little bit or pause it if you need more time. Let me show you how to braid this. You're going to take the piece of string on this side. For me, that's my right side. And you're just going to pull it over the one in the middle and put it in the middle. So now the one that you had over here is now in the middle. Then you're going to take this string on the left side and put it in between these 2. And friends, you're just going to keep doing that. You're going to take this piece, put it in between these 2. This piece, put it in between these 2. So you're just putting pieces in between other pieces of string. You're never really moving this middle piece. You're only putting something in the middle, okay? So I'm moving this piece and I'm gonna put it in the middle. Then I'm gonna take this piece and I'm gonna put it in the middle. Notice I'm kind of pulling my strings up here tight, not too tight, but tight enough. Otherwise your braid is gonna be like super big. And so you just wanna pull these just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. Now scoot this back up, take this piece, put it in the middle. Take this piece, put it in the middle. Take this piece, put it in the middle. You're gonna keep doing that. If you need to see more examples, you can always back the video up or you can pause it. And I'm just gonna keep on braiding. I'm just taking a string and putting it in the middle. And I'm not moving my middle string at all. I'm just changing which string is the one that's in the middle. That's what I'm doing. Just moving my outside strings to the middle. Moving my outside strings to the middle. Moving my outside strings to the middle. And just keep on doing that until you feel like you have a long enough braid. You don't have to use all of your strings. So I'm gonna get to about here. If you need more time, pause the video now because I'm gonna move on. When I get to about here, that's about as long as my hand. So when it's about as long as your hand, you can probably stop braiding if you want to. And I'm just going to tie the knot the same way I did up here. I'm going to take my 3 pieces of string, hold them together. I'm gonna do a loop around my finger, and then I'm gonna pull this through the loop to tie my knot. Sort of like tying your shoes, but you're not making a bow. And I'm gonna pull it nice and tight. So there is my bracelet that's braided here. And now here's what I'm going to do with my bead. Okay, so I've got these tied here. Now for the bead, I'm going to take my 3 strings and I'm gonna use my scissors to kind of cut down some of the extra slack. So we really don't need all of that extra slack unless you're giving it to somebody that has super big wrists. And so you're going to kind of squish these together, all 3 of them. and put all 3 strings through your bead. And then tie them around your bead. If you need some help with the tying, then you need to go get an adult to help you out. Now this is a trick that my dad taught me a long time ago. So now that you have your bead on one side, then you can tie a loop on the end here. And I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to just take one of your strings. So you should have 3 on this end. You're just going to take one. You're going to loop it around your finger like this, like you're making a bow, except you're going to pull your knot through like this, but then you're not going to pull it tight. You're going to keep that bow, and I'm actually going to put it on my finger so I don't lose it, and I'm going to tie this together. So I'm going to take a different string and the string that I used for my loop, and I'm going to tie this together. And now you have a loop on the end of your bracelet. And I'm actually going to double knot this so it stays a little better. Now you've got a loop on the end of your bracelet, and I'm going to cut off my extra string. And watch what I can do with this loop. Now that I have this loop, I can use it to loop around my bead, and now my bracelet will stay on. Give me just a second to go get my best friend so I can give this bracelet to him.
Hi guys! I'm told that Mrs. Day has a very special present for me. What is that?
Mr. Day, I made you a friendship bracelet. Would you like to see it?
Yes, I would.
Close your eyes and hold out your wrist. All right. I'm using the loop I made. There you go, Mr. Day. Take a look at it. What do you think?
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
You are so welcome. I hope you give your friendship bracelet to someone that you really care about today, whether it be in your family, or you can even mail it to your friend if you want to. I hope you enjoyed our craft.